Yo, how's it going guys, and welcome back to another review on the channel. Another player review. It's one that I wanted to bring as soon as I saw his performance at the weekend. Actually, I thought he should get a team of the week for this card, but you never know with the year. Just because he didn't get an assist, didn't get a goal, he just got a fantastic performance. Man of the match in my opinion. It is none other than WAN-BISSAKA, Manchester United's right back. Absolutely fantastic performance at the weekend, and he got this inform, 82 rated inform, which boosts him up from a 79 rated card. Before we get into the review, thank you all for 900 subscribers. That is just absolutely insane. Here's to the next milestone, which would be the big one, the 1000. Absolutely crazy to even think that we're at 900. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, smash a like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 20 content. Messi SBC coming out tonight. 5 hours to go. We have the Footmas tomorrow. There is just so much content on this game at the moment. Nothing too crazy with SBCs for now, but there are a lot of players and things like that which I'm actually really enjoying. Now the card will cost you around 65,000 coins on the PS4, 77,000 on the Xbox, and around 60,000 on the PC. As for the actual card, medium high, really good. 2-star weak foot, not great, quite familiar, quite similar to a lot of fullbacks on this game. 6 foot, he's right footed, which is great, and 4-star skill moves, which is surprising. As for the upgrades from the base card and the stats that stand out the most to me, he's had a +2 to the acceleration, +3 to the sprint speed, which takes him to 91 sprint speed, which is fantastic. He's had a +4 to the stamina, +4 to the aggression, standing tackle +4, interceptions +4. There are a lot of +4s, +3s. This is not like a Rafael Varane team of the week card where they just give him +1s, +2s. It is a proper upgrade, and I think that's a great boost for you to get, and this is why I'm so interested in this card. Is he going to be better than the likes of Semedo, Cancelo, Kyle Walker? I've played 6 games with him, and what we're going to do is get into a live match, talk about WAN-BISSAKA, and then get into the highlights that I did manage to get with this card. So let's head into Division 2. We've got this team. It's a great team. I'm going to be telling WAN-BISSAKA to just be balanced. I don't want him staying back. I want to test out what his attacking abilities are like. So let's get into it. So here we go then, into the live game with WAN-BISSAKA. We come up against Mbappe, Sissoko, Son, Rivaldo, Gnabry. That is a really nice team, and it's sort of the way that I'm looking to take my team. Not with that Gnabry, but with Mbappe, maybe with a Son. Didn't realise you could get that Oxlade-Chamberlain already, so fair play to that guy. Haven't come up against him before, be interesting to see how he performs. Let's see how WAN-BISSAKA can perform. WAN-BISSAKA up against Mbappe. He's been beat for pace. No, he has not. No, he's just been done by the cheese. Wow, what a touch from Rivaldo. But yeah, he caught up with him, won the ball, and then seemed to lose the ball. One of the things I really like about fullbacks, like having them being able to do, is these passes here. Can he complete the pass? He can. Mahrez just a bit slow. I think what I need on Mahrez is a Hunter card, but decent pass from WAN-BISSAKA. I think a faster winger would easily have got that. Here we go then. What's his attacking abilities like? Because it's good having a fullback to defend. Obviously, you want them to be able to defend, but fullbacks are really important attacking wise as well. As he's got Mbappe, who is very good. Can we get across to Pogba? No, I've hit the post from that far out, Pogba, man. But yeah, fullbacks are important for defending, but also in narrow formations, I feel like they create a real width. So it's important to have them getting forward, testing their abilities. 4-star skill moves definitely helps his case. Sissoko, he's broke through. No, he's got the ball back somehow. WAN-BISSAKA, I need your help. No, he's been danced on by Mbappe. Varane stepping up. Wow. Okay, so Mbappe, he's got one of the best players on this game, but one thing to look out for, does maybe look like he gets a bit outpaced. He has like 90 pace overall, which obviously isn't as good as Mbappe. I think he will be able to hold his own, but maybe just get by the top tier players, he will be outdone. Penalty. It's a penalty, and you know what? We're going to give this to WAN-BISSAKA, because why not? He's not a goal scorer, but he's the guy we're focusing the review on. Why not give it to him? He'll probably miss like Trippier did last night. We'll see. What's his penalties? 59, okay. We're going to act like we're going to the left, but in reality, Going straight down the middle. No, we're not. We're going to the left. I tricked myself. Well done, Wan-Bissaka gets his first goal for the club. Not a goal scorer, but I just thought, why not get a goal with him? If you check Wan-Bissaka's positioning, he is very, very close to Mbappe in that situation there. Which is really good for me. Means that his player doesn't really get in front of my defenders. In behind, sorry. And it just sort of keeps the line. Even though he's unbalanced, unlike Carlos, who's on stay back, his high defensive work rate does help him in that situation. He's doing good supporting here. Can he get the ball to Mahrez? Mahrez didn't really look bothered about getting in behind. But he's very skillful, so hopefully we can create something from this, maybe. Oh, no. It was alright though. I like that from Wan-Bissaka. He was very close to the winger. So if you're playing a formation which has wingers, he will help them out, create the extra man. So maybe draw the attention away from the winger. And also if you're running a narrow formation, he will, as Ramos goes for an overhead kick, he will also be able to cover... oh no, he's been outdone. Ter Stegen. Wow. Rivaldo. Wan-Bissaka was done there by Mbappe. Fair enough, the attacker always seems to get the ball. I think even if you had like a Zambrotta in that instance, he would have won the ball. Half time, 1-0. And Wan-Bissaka is the goal scorer. Very happy with his penalty. Nicely composed. He's been doing okay offensively and defensively. We've had a good balance from him. He's nice in both areas, so I think you can rely on him really, really well. So far, so good. He responds to like the heel to heels and the ball rolls really nicely, and this just helped me create a bit of space here for Mahrez. He's back to Wan-Bissaka again, back to Wan-Bissaka. Can't do the RB too well. Maybe not as well as a Cancelo. Feels smooth though. I would say he feels as smooth as a Semedo. He feels as stronger than Semedo. Maybe not as quick, but in the tackle he feels a lot better. Up against Gnabry, and he's just won that really, really nicely composed, and a nice pass out to Mahrez gets us on the counter. Wan-Bissaka, can he get it to Mahrez? Nice, and back. He's still going. Wan-Bissaka's still going. No, Romagnoli, good tackle. He just kept on going there. Didn't do a 1-2 or anything. He just showed his attacking impetus really to get forwards. So good from Ramos. He is so nice to use in this game, and I've really enjoyed having him back in the team. And we're back on the counter attack. You can see Wan-Bissaka's stamina. Yes, we've been heavily using him down this side, and I haven't really been doing that just for the review. I normally do play quite heavily down one side where the screen is I normally tend to just play by the bottom half of the screen. Bit weird, but yeah, I just tend to normally do that. Griezmann, can he score? Griezmann has to score. There we go, 2-0. Wouldn't be surprised if we do get a rage quit here. I'm not really forcing the ball to Wan-Bissaka. That's what I was trying to say. I normally heavily play down the right-hand side. I think the problem with is he doesn't have too high stamina. I think it's in the low 80s. So that is one problem that we will talk about in the post-match highlights as we do get a rage quit. So what we'll do is I'll show you the highlights that I did manage to get with this Wan-Bissaka card. We'll talk about them. We'll give him an overall rating as for how I've enjoyed the card. So let's get into it. So here we go then, guys, into the highlights that we did manage to get with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Now, I've tried to compile a load of highlights where I've showed him attacking, defending, making a few defensive mistakes where I felt like he switched off. I probably won't narrate them directly, but just they are the sort of clips that I have included. Now, we're going to get started with the pros for this card. The pros for me are pace. This guy is very quick. 88 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. Put an anchor on him, a shadow. He will have fantastic pace stats. He's not as quick as Semedo, but I think when you put a shadow on him, he pretty much will be maxed out anyway, so he'll feel very quick in game. As you expect from our Aaron Wan-Bissaka card, his tackling is fantastic. I really enjoyed his stand tackle and his slide tackle. He is probably one of the best defenders in the Premier League at just winning the ball back from a sliding tackle, I would say. Always seems to win the ball. There are a few occasions where he made some great tackles for me. A few occasions where he almost... I didn't expect him to win the ball back. I wasn't even controlling him and he won me the ball back. So that was really good. The next one comes down to the dribbling. 4-star skill moves. I did not expect him to have that at the start of the year, and I still forgot when I went to review this card that he had the 4-star skill moves. Really, really enjoyable. I think he's a fantastic outlet on this game, attacking and both defensively. Height is really good too, 6 foot. You don't really need height on this game. You can see I use Carlos quite a lot, and Carlos is really good. But it's nice to have that height, the way you can chuck the ball out from your goalkeeper to your right back, to your left back. Know that they'll win the ball, and then you can progress up the field. He's agile, 87 agility, makes him feel really, really nice going forward. He's strong, 72 strength is a lie. I think he feels really, really strong in game. And he's aggressive at winning the ball back, as you want your defenders to be. I think he's really, really goes into the challenges. He tries to win the ball back from interceptions. He's really, really good at just being a great defender. And the work rate, high defensive work rates, that's quite rare for me to use on a fullback. I feel like this card is unusual because I would tell him to stay back whilst attacking, because I feel like I'm trying this new thing where I tell both my wingers, fullbacks to stay back, but I don't really think he needs that as much as, say, Roberto Carlos. Now for the downsides, I would say the stamina is a downside. 81 stamina is a bit of a letdown. I feel like he never looks tired in games, so 81 stamina for him to have, being such a young guy as well, I find that bizarre that he only has 81 stamina on this inform. His weak foot is quite poor too. 2-star weak foot is really, really disappointing for the card to have. And the balance of 73. Maybe he's not as agile as, say, Cancelo, but he still feels very, very comfortable on the ball. More than, say, a Carvajal or Semedo. I think Semedo is fantastic. He's got the pace, but he doesn't have the strength. I would choose WAN-BISSAKA over Semedo for sure. To summarise then, I think this is a fantastic card. Is it a good boost from the previous card? Yes, absolutely. There are a lot of +4s, +3s to a lot of the in-game stats that he offers. Is it worth the upgrade? The regular card costs around 3,000 coins. Is it worth the upgrade to the 70,000 coins of the inform? Relatively, I would say not. I think if you have the regular cards, you will really like it. But if you have the coins around and you feel like this is a must purchase for you, I really, really like this card. I think the regular card is one of the best right backs in the game. I think this card takes it to the next level. It is really, really good. Value for coins, 70,000 is a good price if you have lots of coins hanging around. I think for me, I'm happy to spend 70,000 coins on a fullback. I think that's fine, as opposed to like 100 to 200,000. Overall rating, I will give Aaron Wan-Bissaka an 8.7 overall. Sort out the weak foot, sort out the stamina. He will be a fantastic fullback on this game. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, smash a like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 20 content. That is going to be it for now. Hopefully, I will be back tomorrow with some more Footmas videos, maybe a Messi SBC. I'm not sure whether I'll do that later tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all later.